I'm back. Good evening, everyone. How's it going? Good evening, Evan. What's going on?
Good evening, Joe. What's up? Doing well. Doing well.
Well, we definitely have some breaking news, Evan.
Yes.
Yes, go ahead. You want to start it up? Go right ahead, baby.
All right. Breaking news. So the Boston Red Sox are acquiring first baseman Wilson Contreras from the St. Louis Cardinals in a trade with the Red Sox. Part of the package will be Hunter Dobbins for the Red Sox, and we're still waiting on the other players. But a pretty big trade. Another big trade in the AL East.
Right, and we're waiting for a certain team called what's their names again? The New
Maybe
York the New
Bombers,
York. Oh, the
Yankees, something
Yankees.
like that.
That's right. I forgot
Yeah.
about that name. I don't know. Are they existing? I'm not sure.
They're sleeping.
Yeah, they're definitely sleeping. No question. Good evening, Sean Browning, the star of the show. Working three
What's up?
3 days in a row, 16 hours a day. My God, kudos to you, my friend. Keep it going. I
Absolutely.
hope you have a lot of black coffee with you and some chocolate. Stay up, baby. And I know you will because that's the way you are. Bryce, how you doing, everybody? Breaking news, Joe. The Yankees are sleeping, of course. Say it with me. The fourth place Yankees. No, I'm not going to
Yankees.
give in to that. Nope, 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 and nope. I'm not ready for that. It's too early. And it's not going to spoil my Christmas. In the meantime, the guy that just got healthy after being a little sick, thank God he's feeling better and having a much better weekend. Our other play-by-play man, George, is coming up. How you doing, George? Happy
Uh,
holidays. What's cooking, George?
oh, we can't hear you, George.
Can't hear you.
Yeah.
Good.
Must be. Yeah.
Good.
Yep. There we
Okay.
go.
Yeah.
Got it. All right. Yeah, but feeling better definitely. Had the flu, which kind of sucked last week, but luckily we're getting back to it, getting back to the old swing of things. Happy to be back here. And we're nearing the holiday season. Hard to believe it's already December 21st.
Yep.
But yeah, happy to be here. Definitely a good amount of things to talk about too in the sports world. So I'm really excited for this stream.
Well, what do you think? What do you think about the trade that just occurred? The breaking news.
Yeah, Wilson Contreras to Boston. I like that move for Boston. I think he could rake in that ballpark. I'll just say one thing though about the Yankees. I see a lot of people complaining about how they're not doing anything, how they're asleep. I just want us to pump the brakes because still the two biggest fits for the Yankees are still on the table. You got Cody Bellinger and Kyle Tucker still there. Wilson
Anyway,
Contreras. Any my Wilson Contreras was not going to be a Yankee. No need to complain about that. Murakami was not going to be a Yankee. Actually, that's crazy. He signed with the White Sox. No one saw that coming. But like all these players, yeah, they're getting signed, but they would not be good fits for the Yankees. Now, Bellinger goes elsewhere. Tucker goes elsewhere. Imai goes elsewhere, which I honestly don't see him coming to the Yankees. And the Yankees fail to trade for a starter. That's the problem. That's when we go crazy. But right now, I don't have my pitchforks. I don't have my torches out. I'm not going crazy yet just because Cashman hasn't missed on the big guys for the Yankees. I like the move for the Red Sox, Contreras. If you're a Red Sox fan, you should be all happy, ready to go. But as a Yankee fan, it's not that bad for me, the Contreras move. Yes, all the other teams in this division are making moves, but there's really nothing yet the Yankees could really do besides Michael King. That's the one signing that's happened that you could be a little bit upset about. Besides that, not too much to be upset about. And also on the pitching side, I'm seeing a lot of stuff, mostly from Jack Curry. So take that how you want, but I do trust Jack Curry. He does not think we will sign a starting pitcher. He does not see that we will sign Imai, and I kind of agree with him. He sees that we trade for a young starting pitcher, and I agree with that. A pitcher that has a low arbitration number or is still on the rookie contract. These are guys like Edward Cabrera, Erie Perez, Mackenzie Gore. Those are probably the big three. If you want to look into starting pitching, which is definitely what the Yankees should because they're low on it, those are the big three: Mackenzie Gore, Edward Cabrera, and Erie Perez. Those are the three guys that you look at in terms of pitching. Offensively, there's a lot you could get creative with Bellinger and Tucker. That's what I got though.
Where do you see Tucker going?
Tucker, I still have no clue just because there's nothing in the market. And I feel like we're going to hit a little bit of load time soon with the holidays coming up. I like Donnie's comments about bringing up Omar Rodriguez Cruz. Donnie, you do have to realize, though, you're down Cole and Rodon. And I'm seeing a lot of concerning stuff on Cole that he will be pushed back a little bit longer than we're expecting. And Rodon, too, he might be a coin flip the first month when he comes back on consistency. You're going to need more than just bringing up Omar Rodriguez Cruz. But I do think bringing up ERC, I think that's definitely the right move. Carlos LaGrange is another name, but he's not really ready yet. Carlos LaGrange, he's still in AA. He's still figuring things out. Definitely needs to limit the home runs. But the Yankees need another starting pitcher. And I think they make a trade. Now, Kyle Tucker and Cody Bellinger, these are the two big and interesting names on the market. Where do we see them going? Cruise Control has a great comment too. Peralta and Tyler McGill from the Brewers. That is a fantastic idea the Yankees could look into. They have the pieces for it. Are they willing to take that salary of Peralta? I really think they should. Freddie Peralta is a beast. This is a guy, knocked on wood, who is rock solid healthy, who is the definition of consistency, and you put a stud into that bullpen in McGill. So I really like that move. But as Joe asked about Bellinger and Tucker, specifically Tucker, it's really hard to say, honestly, with him, just because there's no news really. All we know, it's the Yankees, it's the Mets, it's the Blue Jays for Tucker. And for Bellinger, it's the Yankees, it's the Mets, some of the Blue Jays, a little bit of the Dodgers sprinkled in there. We don't really know who's suiting for what. We do know that Brian Cash... What?
What about Chicago?
The White Sox?
The Cubs.
Oh, bring back Tucker? I don't see that happening. I don't know if that's going to happen. I think they've already seen that ship sail. I think they know he's done. I do think they can make some interesting trades, though, the Cubs. I do think they could come out of nowhere and make an interesting trade, kind of like how they did with Kyle Tucker last season. They came out of nowhere to make the trade for him. But I don't think he re-signs there. Too much money for them.
Okay, well, waiting down below, we have Nitin and we have Chef Nick. So we're going to bring them, we're going to bring up Chef Nick first. How you doing, Chef? What's going on?
Who are you people? What am I doing here?
I don't know. Who are you?
Forgot. I totally forgot. I do like the candy cane that's next to my shirt. That's nice. I love it. How you guys doing? How are you?
And before you get started, let's bring up Johnny Salami.
What's up, guys?
Hey!
What's up, everybody?
The family's here.
It's a family affair.
Vortex of familyness here. I love it.
Like the candy
George, how you feeling?
Good, Nick. Good.
Awesome. Evan, how you doing? You looking great?
Oh, great.
Your little tall drink of water?
Not today. Not right now, at least.
Yeah, no.
But yeah.
Very good. How you doing, Joe? How you doing, Johnny?
Doing
I
good.
was hoping you'd get to that. Jeez, it only took you 20 minutes.
Chop liver.
It only took you 20 minutes to say hello. My God.
30 seconds. Okay, let's not exaggerate there.
It was 20 minutes in my book.
Oh, your book. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I wonder.
Book of
Who wrote
tingles.
the book of love? Oh, come on. We got to have a little fun here tonight, guys. Guys, before both of you, George was talking about it. Evan was talking about it. What do you guys think of the Red Sox getting Contreras?
Oof, good for them. You know what? Good for them. I love it. I love it for the Red Sox. There are other teams in the East are, they're getting prepared for spring training, and we're not yet. Okay, let me not exaggerate too. I don't want to be a Debbie Downer or a Chef Nick Downer, but I think that the Red Sox did a great move. Who they traded Hunter Dobbins.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, sounds like a character from the Hunger Games. Hunter Dobbins. No, but I think that was a great move by the Red Sox. It definitely, man, it's a big upgrade for them. So good for them. Yeah, they're being aggressive in their own way. So
Yeah, and that might mean Paul G might end up back with the Cardinals now for the 1 year.
Yeah,
to go back to first base. So I don't know, guys. I did a short today on a potential trade that I think was coming through from SNY. It would be the Mets, the Mets trading Vientos to the White Sox for Robert Jr., Louis Robert Jr. Tell me about that. I wouldn't give up on Vientos that fast, and we know what Robert could do, but he's been hurt a lot. I don't think that's in the Mets' best interest. What do you guys think?
I think
Honestly,
Vientos. I don't think Vientos is it, but I think Robert's someone who hasn't stayed healthy the past few seasons. I think there's definitely that risk. I do think. I mean, I feel like this guy's just dying to get traded. He wants to get out of Chicago, and I think he would have got traded like a lot sooner if he was just healthy. Teams don't want to put out those kind of pieces. I mean, Vientos, as bad as he's been, he's still a decent trade piece. I mean, it's not like you're giving up nothing for Robert. So I think teams are a little bit hesitant to trade for Luis Robert Jr. I mean, he only had 382 at bats. He's still back-to-back seasons not getting over 400 at bats, which is a little bit concerning. The average was in the 220s this year. So definitely a huge, huge drop off from, of course, his 2023 breakout season where he hit 38 homers, had a nice average, 20 stolen bases with great defense. I think it's definitely sort of a high risk, high reward taking the trade for him. It could definitely be a high reward, but it can also be a high risk. So take your pick if you're the Mets. Are you willing to gamble, or are you just going to try and bring back Harrison Bader, which I think might be a better option for the Mets?
I forgot about him.
I think that's a good move for the Mets if they want someone to play center. Or Bellinger.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Whoa, Celia is back. Merry Christmas, Celia. How you doing? We've been waiting to see you. How's it going? Let's see what she has to say.
Hey, Celia.
Hey, guys, it's very discouraging to see all the other American League East teams making moves and the Yankees doing nothing. Contreras would have been a great addition, but of course the Sox. Yeah. Do you agree the Yankees are doing absolutely nothing?
Yep.
Well,
no, they brought back Paul Blackburn.
Yes.
Listen, man. Right now, it is discouraging. This last week and a half, my optimism has gone down the drain.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still not going to say anything. I'm still going to stick to my word. We'll reassess January 1st. But listen, the closer we get to that, the less optimistic I'm going to be. It's not looking good right now. What Jack Curry said about the Yankees sitting under $300 million, it's looking pretty realistic right now.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, if say you wanted to buy a new car, right, and the new car comes out and it's garbage and you don't buy it, I feel the same way about these 2026 Yankees. If they put a garbage team out there and they don't try, what's the point of watching them? You know? If you want to see a championship, maybe look for another team for 2026 and have the Yankees be your secondary because you're not going to get from the Yankees.
Yeah, very true. I don't know, man. I don't. Like I mentioned also too. It's like we were very excited about the winter meetings, and then we're all saying, "Oh, something's going to happen," and then just like nothing happened. And it's just like you're waiting. And look, I don't want them to do a rush move, obviously not, or to do a counter move to a team that acquired someone. I mean, that's sort of rushing it too. But again, like, you can't really talk about rumors. Rumors, they can say, "Oh, Yankees are in talks with this person and that person," and then it comes out that the Yankees didn't even talk with them. They just said hi.
Yep.
That's it.
Mhm.
They just waved at them at the hotel during the winter meetings. Hey, how you doing? That's it. Oh, Yankees were talking to him, engaging in talks. Great. So I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what their plan is, what the move is. Cashman can say, like, he has a tricks up his sleeve, or he has a game plan, or whatever. And unless it happens, then I don't believe it. So I'm not buying it. I'm not buying any words anymore. Words are not really the sticking point. You got to have action, So I don't know what's going to happen. We were talking about Friday. We covered the pitching rotation from the bullpen and starting rotation, but yet we really didn't discuss how atrocious right now the offense is. And what if they're going to run it back? Then look, running it back right now is the same thing as me wearing the same underwear the day of me having a Taco Bell night. You know what I'm saying? It's really gross. It's disgusting. You don't want to do that. You don't want to run it back. That's just a good comparison because it's disgusting. So I don't know. I don't know. Are they waiting after the new year? Is that their New Year's resolution, is to make a move? I hope it is, because it better happen before February when spring training is around the corner. So I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, and I want to give a big shout out to Flippy789. Thank you for being a member for 2 months. Appreciate that. And we did a member stream last night. Please go to it and respond. We have 2 big questions out there. We need our members to answer. And I can't say much more than that because we're waiting a few days before we bring it out here on the show. Mm-hmm. This is for members only. So please, thank you again, and go to it and check it out. And you could respond to it. It'll make the world of a difference. And by the way, and again, thank you, Chef Nick. Thank you for a great stream. And it was like the radio days, which was awesome.
I know.
You did have a little problem with the visual, but the audio was fine.
Yeah.
So it was like I was interviewing. I felt like I was at home again on the radio. It was great.
Transistor radio.
It was a nice transition.
Yeah.
But everybody, out of all our members, I think 7 people didn't come back on yet. And I would really appreciate if you go there, listen to what we had to say. It's not that long of a stream, but the content is very important to us, to the show, and you're part of it. So we really need your input, and we will tell everybody else after Christmas. Okay, let's see. Nitin says, guys, somebody want to read it, please?
Anyone? All right, full trade per ESPN sources. Red Sox get first baseman William Contreras and $8 million to cover part of his remaining $41.5 million salary. Cardinals get right-handed pitcher Hunter Dobbins, Yoker Fajardo, and Blake Alta, right-handed pitchers. That's the full trade.
How old is Contreras now? He's got to be at least 35, 36, right?
No, he's I think 33, 34.
Oh, that's all?
Wasn't he a catcher and then first base?
Yeah, because he's been playing, I think, in the major since 2016, his first year in. I think it was with the Cubs when they won. Yeah.
And but they have the big first baseman that's coming back from injury. So I guess one of them is going to go to the DH rule for a while.
He's 33. Yeah.
Yeah, Tristan Casas is their other first baseman. He might be on the shelf for a while next year.
Okay. Well, hey, listen, he was never on the Yankee radar. So, again, you can't be upset about it, guys. You just can't. Yeah. I mean, but you know what? Who really is? Who is, in all honesty, the way that the announcers talk, there may not be anybody on the radar. We know better, of course. But I'm just saying, the way they're talking, there's nobody on the radar. There's a possible trade here, a possible trade there. And they keep coming back with the people that they had last year in Rosario, Paul Blackburn. I'm not complaining about that. They're nice moves. I'm not saying no, but everybody in the American League East division has improved. where do the Yankees stand right now? If we were to start the season, you know, a lot of people seem to feel they're a fourth place club. Or they're third place, but nowhere near a wild card team. So that's why I laugh when I hear, oh, the Yankees believe that they can win with this team. There is no way in this God's green earth that they could win with this team right now. The only way they could is if everybody plays better than their baseball card. And I mean everyone. Not just one guy, not two guys, but everybody hitting in the clutch, everybody driving in runs from third base, striking out people, the bullpen working. That's all not going to be that. That might help out on all cylinders for a couple of games, but it's not going to last for more than 50 games. So there's no way in heck the Yankees are going to sell tickets with this team. Yeah, there's Aaron Judge, of course. But then after that, what are we looking at? You're going to go spend hundreds and thousands of dollars to go see what? Chaz Chisholm? I don't think so.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Chaz, I had nothing against you.
No.
I'm here for Volpe.
Me too. Yay for Volpe.
Chef Nick, if you can tell me the GM in all of sports, the fans love because they never make mistakes. That would be great. Should the Yankees be like the Dodgers and spend on an obsession level?
Obscene level. Yeah, no, I don't no, they shouldn't. They shouldn't go crazy with the money, but just be aggressive and invest in your own team. Like, I agree, Blackburn and Rosario, they're great signings, but they're a supporting cast. They're not supposed to be the lead characters in this team to lead them to the World Series. But yeah, no, I don't think the Yankees should look, go over, let's just say $500 million. I think that's obscene. But to be under 300, and not just pretty much penny pinch, I don't think that's a good way of going about things. I mean, if you're going to get your team better and make them better, invest in your own team. Like, come on, listen to your fans, love your fans, man. And I'm not saying overpay Bellinger and Tucker. We all have our points about that. But, if you're going to do something in regards to, let's just say, signing Imai, and it's between, let's just say now, these are talks, rumors. I don't know how credible it is. Even with Jeff Passan or anyone else says that's between the Cubs and, the Yankees. I don't know. I don't know if that's true. I mean, I don't know what's happening with that. I'm not even listening to that anymore because the story with Michael King that, it was between the Orioles, the Red Sox, and the Yankees, and he went back to San Diego. So I don't know. But just with that, yeah, I think they need to just spend money, but not go above like the Dodgers have. They I don't know if they're cooking the books or stuff like that, but with deferments and forbearances, they're acting like school loans now. But I don't know what they're going to I don't know what's going to happen with that too. Is that going to catch up with them? I don't think any other club is going to go in that direction to defer. So I don't know. It's just if the Yankees are going to do one major splash, and I really think at this point it should be Imai starting pitching, forced to enhance the starting pitching. That's fine. And then if you want to do trades, that's great. But you shouldn't wait for someone and then do the trades. It should be whatever's good first, available first, because you're going to lose it. You're going to lose that. So, I mean, who knew? Were they going after what's it, Wilson Contreras? I don't know. I didn't hear anything, any rumors or anything with talks. But I think if something has to happen, it has to happen now. You can't wait for Bellinger. You can't wait for just for the sun to set in order to make a move. It has to happen right away. They got to be aggressive. It doesn't make sense. It's what they're doing does not make sense. It's not being aggressive. It's not even you're pretty much backtracking. You're going backwards. It's making the team worse. So you want to sign all these defensive first non-roster invites to spring training like they have. I don't know what that's going to do, but I mean, I don't know. Right now it's I just don't know their game plan. I really don't know. So.
We'll get to T. Rhodes' question in a minute, but we have a super chat from Clippy. Agents look past 2027. Owners are fixed on 2027. And we have another super chat from Clippy. Thank you very, very much. Cashman and Stearns,
Thank you.
2-year deals with opt-outs in 27. So before anything, let's give him the proper due here, everyone. Thank you very, very much, Clippy. That's very, very generous of you and very, very kind. Thank you for loving hearing about the show, loving the show. And we really appreciate people like you. You've been nothing but an inspiration since you've been on our stream. And thank you very, very much. And I mean that with everybody, and that goes without saying. All right, continue on, guys. I'm sorry. We had to go to Bill O's comment. Let's see, what was that? Where is it? I think it was this. Yeah. Yankees have to look around and see what other teams are doing. They are spending and buying elite players. What do you guys think about that?
Yeah, but like you want the Yankees to sign Pete Alonso? Like this is like all these guys that have got signed or traded.
Yeah.
These are still not the best fits for the Yankees. Like
That's true,
I know people keep saying that Cashman's sleeping, but what do you want him to do? Go give Pete Alonso a huge, giant, long contract for someone who's going to have to be a DH at the end of his career? Like it doesn't make sense for you to be mad with what's happening. Give Edwin Diaz all that money when you have David Bednar? No. Bring back Luke Weaver? No. Bring back Devin Williams for that much money? No. Trade for Wilson Contreras? You can make an argument, but really, it's not that big of a deal not getting Wilson. I do really hate to burst everyone's bubble, but I really don't see them getting Imai. I really don't. They haven't even met with the dude. And this is a guy whose window closes, I believe, the 4th. It's either the 4th or the 5th of January. I know Okamoto, it's either he's the 4th or the 5th. So one of them's the 4th, one of them's the 5th, him and Okamoto. But you haven't met with the guy. You haven't made contact with him. He is heavily now not being linked to the Yankees, despite popular belief a week ago. I am telling you, the Yankees, if they get another starting pitcher, it will be for a young guy who is either still on his rookie contract or with an arbitration number that is low enough for them to be comfortable with. They're not going to get a big free agent like Omai. They will trade for Mackenzie Gore. They would trade for an Edward Cabrera, an Erie Perez. These are the guys whose contracts will not hurt the payroll as much. Imai is going to be a stud, but the Yankees are not comfortable with signing another stud. Now, the 3 guys I mentioned, Gore, Cabrera, and Perez, these are 3 projects. These are 3 guys who have played at the MLB level but have not met expectations just yet. They have definitely shown flashes. These are guys you bring in, you have them work under Matt Blake, and you see what they could turn into. Maybe they boom, maybe they bust. But these are really your options for the Yankees. And I know we would love for them to go sign Imai. We would love for them to go at King. That's just not going to happen. That's the last thing that is going to happen. They want to lower the payroll and bring in another sizable contract. What's that going to be? Cole, Fried, Rodon, Imai. You're going to have 4 sizable starting pitching contracts. 4 of them that are not going to end for a couple more years, on top of Judge and Stanton and your position player contracts, and on top of if you bring back Bellinger, no way they bring in Imai.
So
and
they haven't even met? They haven't even met? Imai?
Have not met with Imai yet, which is the big thing. And the other thing is they didn't even make an offer to Michael King. So with those 2 things being said, those 2 guys who had been great fits for the roster, I do not think that the Yankees sign Imai.
Oh, we'll see. Chef, it doesn't make any sense. I don't think anyone has unrealistic expectations. Bellinger, Imai, and a couple of trades would make this team better. And it's not unreasonable to expect that as a fan.
Yeah, I mean, you want these sexy names like that. I was bringing up Imai because I thought they were engaged in talks. I didn't even know they I guess they didn't go on a blind date yet. Oh wow! In terms of just talking, okay.
Yeah.
That's insane. So it's like again, like going with rumors too. It's like whoever's putting on like the source. It's like, oh, now it's between the Cubs and the Yankees. How do you know then? Like, how do you? I don't know. But whether it's clickbait or it's just they just want to get that story out, whatever. But like, yeah, no, like as fans too, it's like we want these sexy names. We want these names to help out the team. We want to compete. We want to compete. So it's like if you can make different arguments here. You can make different arguments like, oh, I wanted. I'm saying hypothetically, I wanted Michael King. I want Bellinger back. I want Imai. I want so forth. People say they want Kyle Tucker. That's their own opinion. They have every right to say that. We only want to make the team better. That's what we want. We want to win the World Series. We want to win the division. Us as fans, our expectations, especially with the Yankees, are so high. We want the bar to be set so high. So it's like if we're going to be tied for the division, and then we beat the Red Sox and we lose to the Blue Jays, I feel like that's not good enough because we never learned from our mistakes in regards to, the team that beat us that was better than us in every way. We're not going to learn from them. We're not going to pretty much follow their footsteps, which is nothing wrong with that. So yes, us fans, like we have every right to be angry. We have every right to, feel like even being negative too. That's fine. You can be negative all you want. You have every right to. It's just also too. You could just be in the middle where it's like it doesn't affect you. You're just disappointed, which I think it's like even worse than feeling angry because feeling disappointed. It's like you just whatever they do is fine. It's like just go do your business, whatever. But as far as like us like wanting and especially people in the chat too, it's I see you guys. You want specific names, different players. I see that also too. You want players that come up from the minors to that's a little hard too. You can't really put that weight on their shoulders, especially to take Rodon and Cole's what's it called place at the time. That's way too much. So and we had this argument too Friday, not an argument, but we had this talk too Friday in the morning stream was the fact that it's good to bring up the young guns, but they can't. You need sort of like a strong main cast for that. You can't just bring them up and then just put them into like the number one slot where Cole was. Like Elmer, let's just say if you bring Elmer up, I think it would be unfair just to put him as an ace. Hypothetical again, not going to happen, but it would be unfair to do that and then just expect the world out of him. So if you want to bring these guys up, you sort of need to do that transition where it's like they fit in, they slot in, and they also grow on the job. So, but I know I just wanted to just include that as well. No, see you later. No, you're not being a negative, Nancy. I'm not. I'm just saying in general. Even if you're negative, again, even if you're negative, if you just feel like you're in the middle or you're positive, it doesn't matter. You have every right to be. Yankee fans have every right to be angry, disgusted, frustrated. This is us. We have all personalities here, different personalities where we can do that. So. But you're right, Celia. You're absolutely right with that comment. Yeah.
Yeah, very excellent points. Another topic, guys. Now this week? I mean, obviously with Christmas coming up and all, if there's going to be any moves, I mean, obviously it's tonight, tomorrow, possibly a little bit Tuesday, but I don't think we're going to see anything substantial, at least until after we get through the weekend, and then get ready for Happy New Year. So it's going to be kind of a strange week. If things are going to happen, I think tomorrow is a very key day. What do you guys think?
I agree, Joe. I don't see anything happening this week or next week. I just don't see any major signings happening. If the Yankees are going to make a move, it's going to be via trade. For whatever that is, I don't know. I don't know what that trade will be, but that's how they're going to do it. I pretty much have the mindset where I feel like I've been stringed along enough to figure out, what's really going on with this team, and I feel like they do want to keep payroll under 300, and the way to do that, they're going to do a trade. Maybe they might be able to pull a rabbit out of the hat and it'll be something big that can work out and be positive, but they have a lot of trades they'll have to do to make this happen. But I don't see any major signings happening.
Hey, do we all agree that do the Yankees have enough in the minor leagues to make the team better right now if they're going to make trades? Do we have
Yes.
enough?
I don't
Pitching,
think
right?
so.
Do we have pitching?
I don't think so.
For trade pieces or to call them up?
Yeah, to call
Trade
them up.
pieces.
Oh,
Oh, to trade,
for trade.
100%. We have everything you need. You have
Yeah.
Jones.
So-
You have pitchers that go on and on. You could trade so many players for so many things. You can hit every big trade piece on the market right now. You could get Corey Seager if you want to. You could get all of those pitchers I mentioned. You 100% have enough to trade. 100%.
George, I was going to ask George. George, what do you think about what I mentioned in regards to? I know you deal with a lot of like the minor league prospects
Yeah.
too. Like, what do you think about in terms of calling them up, starting to call like young rookies up? Would it be fair to slot them in slowly instead of just plugging them in like with the holes that we have now? Let's just say with the starting rotation or the bullpen. Let's just say. I know we're deep with that, but what do you think? Like a Elmer Cruz. Let's just start with him. Let's
Yeah,
just say.
I think he'll be up definitely.
Yeah.
He's the only though I'd say big league level arm that we have. Honestly, I think he's the only one that's worth coming up. I think he's the only one who would find success up at the big league level, which sucks. You know, I'd love to call them all up.
Yeah.
Obviously, you have Spencer Jones, who I think will mash when he gets up there. He'll have a little bit of an adjustment period. The strikeout numbers will be off the chain, but the power will be there for Jones. But I really think, you know, if you're gonna have Jones, I mean, what's the point? He's gonna split time with Dominguez. If you bring back Bellinger, that's more at bats he's gonna lose. What's the point? The guy's 25. You could get so many pieces for him. So many trade pieces you could get for Jones. And all these pitchers, LaGrange, Selvage, Cunningham, all these guys, Chase Hampton, Ben Hess. Why are they just sitting there when you can make your team better? You could call up the Nationals and make trades. You could do the same with the Marlins. I see a lot of people saying Tatis. I would love Tatis, but the problem is they want to keep Tatis because they could build a core around him. The only way that you get Tatis is if you take Xander Bogaerts, and I do not want Xander Bogaerts. He still has 8 freaking years left on his contract, and he is getting grossly overpaid. The Padres are only willing to trade Tatis if you take Xander Bogaerts off the hands. And a Yankee team that wants to cut the payroll, they are not taking Xander Bogaerts in his 8-year contract. Love to take Tatis, but no way. And the same goes for Machado, who still, even at his age, even though, what even is Machado's age? He's only like 33 still. He is living up to the money. The Padres kind of want to build a core. Yeah, he's only 33, Machado. The Padres, they want to build a core around Tatis and Machado and Jackson Merrill, have a fully healthy season of him. That's what the Padres want. You know who they don't want? They don't want Xander Bogaerts. They want him to just get out of there as far as they can. So if you want anyone from the Padres position player-wise, you need to take Xander Bogaerts, and that's why Tatis isn't that likely for the Yankees.
That's a great point, and now that's what I wanted for you to say too. Is like even with like just the young kids are just they're marinating in the minors, like they say. They're marinating. They're not doing. We're not cooking them. They're just marinating. So I want to bring up one guy too, and and all you guys too. Like, what do you feel about TJ Rumfield to finally give him a chance? Because it turns out that I think at the end of this year he's going to collect Social Security because we never even brought him up. So, well, what do you think? Just giving him a crack or something. What do you think?
That would be nice.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. I mean, I think we need more of a like legitimate starting option because I don't trust the Yankees to leave him in there for more than a week and then send him down or leave him on the bench. But I just want them to have a good option. I think Rumfield would be a good option if they chose to keep him there long enough. Yeah. But I just don't trust them to do that.
Yeah, I totally agree with you guys. Now, Michael says Dominguez and Jones, I don't think have the trade value some people think that they have. What are your thoughts on that?
He's not entirely wrong about that.
Yeah,
because there has been some concerns with both of them. especially with Dominguez. I mean, last we checked, he wasn't doing too well down in winter ball. So yeah, I get it, Michael. You're absolutely right. I still think there's potential, but there is also concerns as well. So we could definitely get some trade pieces for that, but maybe not as much as we anticipate.
Yeah. One thing I'll say with Rumfield, I think his door is going to get closed even more because now they're giving Rosario reps at first base, I saw. So definitely, I think they're just going to have Rosario take reps at first. At bats, that would be Rumfield. I think that Rosario is just going to take that. Just to touch on TJ Rumfield. But yeah, Dominguez and Jones, I think Dominguez has the value. I think Jones does. I think teams will be willing to take a flyer on Jones. I think they're willing to take a shot on Dominguez. I mean, Dominguez has been one of the most hyped prospects before he came up. Of course, he got the Tommy John, and his hype's kind of died down a little bit since then. But I mean, I for one am a Dominguez believer. Like, I'd be okay with him back in the lineup next year. If you give me Bellinger at first, you have Dominguez in left, you trade Jones for a good amount of pitching, I'm not that unhappy. I would like something more, but maybe they make a trade for a Corey Seager. I mean, the name I love is Nico Horner, but I don't really see the Cubs trading him. Also, because Nico Horner he's not on an arbitration. He's not still on his rookie deal. He got extended. He's on an $11.5 million deal. Nico Horner is just the perfect player for the Yankees. You're looking at a 300 hitter, 30 doubles, 30 stolen bases. I mean, what more could you want? Put him at the leadoff spot. He could play shortstop for you. That's a lot better than Anthony Volpe. But I think the Cubs want to keep him, honestly. That's honestly a guy, though, I consider giving up Jazz for, Nico Horner. I would 100% consider giving up Jazz for Nico Horner and maybe some bullpen arms. I'd seriously consider that, just because Nico Horner is what the Yankees need. You need a leadoff hitter.
Mhm.
Ben Rice, I love the guy to death. He's not your leadoff hitter. He's someone you got to have in the middle of the order. He's got to drive in those runs with that crazy power. You have Nico Horner set the table. You got someone who could steal 30 bases. When's the last time a Yankee has stolen 30 bases besides Cabby last year, but we don't count that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Also, a Gold Glove middle infielder. Someone who's going to make plays and not look like an idiot at the middle infield. I love Jazz, but I definitely consider it for not only the mentality change, but just the dynamic change. Nico Horner is the definition of dynamic. Now, do I think he gets moved? Probably not, but it's definitely an intriguing idea, Nico Horner.
Once again, another super chat from Clippy789. Thank you so much. And he says, Dominguez got benched in the Dominican League. That is not good, guys. That is not
I didn't know
good.
it was that bad. That's not good.
Yeah, it seems like it's pretty yucky. Thank you, Clippy. And I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. One more. That's three. 3 times you're a good bad. Yes, you are. Oh,
I don't know if you guys mentioned it, but the Yankees did sign a player that could play shortstop. I looked it up earlier. Yes. That was their big move. That's their solution. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me. Like, there's better options out there. We could do something big, That's your solution to back up Volpe? Like, come on.
Yeah.
And even speaking of which, too, we had Nicky Lopez and Jeimer Candelario, too, which would have been, I'm not saying they're your superstars, but we had them for depth. But obviously, they're no longer with the team. But I'm not saying they're. It's like you plug them in, they're gonna be all stars. It's not even a Band-Aid. It's just they were there. That's the reason why they were there. So it's like you look at the roster for AAA right now. It's spread so thin because a lot of players left. A lot of players left. Elected free agency too. So again, what I mentioned with the infield, we signed 3 or 4 or maybe 3 infielders only for defensive purposes. The same as catchers too. The only infielder that we signed, for, I think, was Ernesto Martinez Jr., who was on the Brewers. I don't know much about his stats, but if you guys have, you could pull it up and look it up. But he's more for like power, like as a power bat, but also with in regards to catching too. We did sign a couple of catchers, but only for defensive purposes too. That's great, but you need to have a balance of offense too. It's like McMahon, like even McMahon, he's a stud at third base with his defense. It'd be great for him to start hitting more. I mean, I love when he hits home runs. It's always like, just winning the slot machines in Vegas. But like, it's great. It's awesome. If he has that balance of power, then he can be like just a threat in every way. So, defense is great. Defense is great, but you need offense too. You need offense. You need that all around balance stuff. So,
yeah. Again, that makes a world of sense, no question about it. But I don't know. I just can't believe that it's this quiet for the whole winter. I refuse to believe that. I don't know what they have planned, but I do believe that something else is going to happen. There's no question. It can't stay this week, guys. It just can't. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
Where it makes sense?
I mean, I just find it very strange. I really do.
You know where it makes sense? It makes sense for them to save money because at the end of the day, this is where the Steinbrenners make their money. And they don't have to spend as much because guess what? We're all still going to show up to the Yankee games. We're still going to buy Yankee merchandise. We're still going to sit in front of the TVs all summer and watch the games like clowns. And it's going to be the same thing over and over again. Because guess what? The only way we can show them that we're pissed off is not watch the games, don't buy merchandise, and don't show up to Yankee Stadium. It sucks.
Except listen on here.
Oh, absolutely. Here we can talk all we want. We can rant. We could talk smack about how we love and hate the Yankees because I love the Yankees, but right now I'm not too happy with how things are going. But I still love the Yankees. I will forever be a Yankee fan. But that's the only way we could show them. Hit them in the wallet. That's the only way. Because then they can say, you know what, we have to do something. We have to put a good product out.
The McMahon trade was horrible because of McMahon's contract.
Yep.
He's not worth $16 million for each of the next 2 seasons.
Good point, Michael. Yep, absolutely.
That was for defense.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
that's what it was. He's phenomenal.
They got him as a necessity, though. They got him.
We needed that for the defense. I mean, look what he did even in the playoffs. So those plays that he made, those diving catches, how he fell into with the Yankees and Red Sox, he fell into the dugout. Like, he's phenomenal for that. That's why we did it. But offensively, he's terrible.
Oh yeah,
and we
wasted Peraza areas that are prospect and a freaking commodity. They are intending to be moved or developed. What do you guys think about that?
Peraza wasted. We gave him plenty of at bats.
Oh yeah,
it sucked.
Yeah.
Oswald Peraza.
He had plenty of chances. Yep.
He was awful.
Yeah, he not only was he. I mean, he was really bad. I mean, I couldn't wait to get him off the team.
Yeah,
and without a doubt, he deserves this.
Right.
That's what he deserves. No question about that. He's one that you really can only. There's only one word for him.
And we gave away Rock Reggio for McMahon too. I know you're talking about Peraza. I was just going back.
I don't think that there's
Reggio
any other way
Bird.
you could describe him.
Oh, for Bird, that's right.
It's even worse. It's even worse, Nick.
Yes,
I mean,
Flores, right? Give
nothing
Flores?
against the guy.
No,
That was
Flores
for
was
Bednar.
for Bednar. Worth it.
Oh, okay.
McMahon was
Yeah.
For who again?
I forget. Right.
God, who it was? Yeah.
Who even knows?
Even worse. You're right.
It was. I mean, yeah, it was bad. Giving up Reggio for Bird, not good.
Yeah, no. Flores. Too. I mean, I guess Flores was whatever, but oh Lord.
Travis Gamer says he still thinks that Tucker's gonna be a Yankee. I just don't see it. If they don't want to spend the money now, you really think they want to spend $400 million? They have enough for one more player. That's what we're hearing, so-called. Enough in the budget to go back to like 310, 308, 311, and that's it. They are not going to give $40 million a year to Kyle Tucker, and he looked terrible in the playoffs. I mean, I know that's a small sample, but that's a big sample. That is a big sample. You know, you want to get people who do things in the playoffs. Like, I mean, Giancarlo Stanton half the time doesn't do anything in the playoff. I mean, in the regular season, and he's good in the playoffs. This year was unfortunately a little bit different. He wasn't that great in the playoffs. But that happens. I mean, what do you want? Every year he's doing it. The problem is he's getting older and older. That's the problem.
Do you think, like, with the only free agents that pretty much are available, are we closer? Again, hypothetical. Are we closer to Bellinger than anyone else? I mean, given like we have Scott Boras, so I don't know how close we're like planets apart. But given like we haven't talked to Imai, Tucker, I think he's off the table with us. I don't even think we're gonna have a chance with that. But Bellinger, do you think that we're trying to be aggressive with Bellinger where he's close? Or is it just we're just waiting for Bellinger to make a decision?
I still say that they're going against themselves. They're bidding against themselves because we know. I truly, in my heart, believe that Bellinger told Boras, "Listen, no matter what, I'm going to go return to the Yankees," and he said, well, I'm going to play it my way, and I'm going to try to get you every dollar I can. That's my opinion on that.
I don't know if that's necessarily how it works. I think that in this day and age, I think Tucker's just going to go for the bag, honestly.
Yeah.
And I think Boras could get him the bag. I think the Yankees are willing to pay that bag, but I think the disagreement is in the years.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how much does Tucker want to come back to the Yankees, honestly? Not Tucker, Bellinger. The team's taking a step back. The division's taking a step up. If he got an offer from the Blue Jays, would he take it? I think he might. If he got the right offer from the Mets, I think he would take it. If they wanted, I think the Mets would love to pay Cody Bellinger that money. They need a center fielder, and this is a Gold Glove caliber center fielder. I think they'd welcome him with open arms, and I think Cohen is ready to go in for Bellinger. And I do not really want to get into a huge bidding war with Steve Cohen over Cody Bellinger. And I think the longer that you wait, the more appealing he becomes to those teams. Because I think the Blue Jays, I think there's almost a 80% chance the Blue Jays either get one of them. They either get Bellinger or they get Tucker. It's a question of who. And I think they're willing to spend money. They're willing to get that outfielder in Bellinger. And I think a lot of teams, a team like the Blue Jays, are in win now mode. I mean, they're runners up in the World Series. They were right there. They were in a Game 7. They're right there. So was it a Game 7 or 6? Was it 7?
7.
Yeah, Game 7.
2 outs away.
2 outs away.
60 feet away.
If they add Cody Bellinger to that lineup, that could change everything monumentally. You have a lefty power bat. You have great defense. He changes that roster so much and might even make them easily the best team in the American League. Mm-hmm. If I'm the Blue Jays, that's 100% the move you make, and you can make arguments for the Mets. Obviously, the argument for the Yankees are you want to bring him back, but it's just not that simple. And I think Bellinger, if he has his sights set on not only the money but the winning, the Yankees might not be the most appealing choice. Now, I'll say one more thing that could affect, though, the Yankees' pursuit of Cody Bellinger, and that's their captain, Aaron Judge. I think he wants Bellinger back. He voiced his opinion with Trent Grisham, and he got Trent Grisham back. I think he wants to run back that outfield, and I think a big part of his wishes and hopes are Cody Bellinger. The only question is, will Brian Cashman make his dreams come true? Because Judge's dream, it's not Kyle Tucker. It is Cody Bellinger coming back. So could he be a deciding factor? I don't know. I think there's definitely a chance that he does, but I mean, I just don't think the situation is that Bellinger wants to come back. I think he wants to go to a winning team
Hmm.
with green money and a big checkbook. And I don't know if the Yankees are willing to give him that money.
That's it's funny how you said that. It's like Bellinger wants to go to a winning team. Do you know how just how times are different now? Where it's like the Yankees were like the top, and I mentioned this too before. It's like they were.
Oh, I think he froze.
He's gonna come back when the Yankees are a winning team.
Yeah. Well, you can see the hands.
Yeah. Can I? While he's frozen.
There he goes.
He's back.
Is that me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was frozen. Oh
Yeah,
wow.
crazy.
Okay.
You're like this the whole
Interesting.
time.
Yeah, the whole stream went dead. I was like, all right, what did I do? Yeah. So just I guess what I was saying, like, yes, it's funny you say that in regards to Bellinger wants to go to a winning team, because this brings up to the point where it's like the Yankees always were no one wanted to play us. Everyone feared us in regards to what's it called, the whole season, also the off season too. It's like we always had the advantage. We also always had the leg up, and it's like everyone wanted to like come to our team. They wanted that winning atmosphere, and it's like now they're laughing at us. It's like everyone's laughing at us. They don't want to come here. They want to go to the Blue Jays now. They want to go to the Dodgers. It's like that's just the way it is. It's like if they're not going to invest their time and energy and their money, I think they're wasting their own career by coming here. That's how they look at it now. So it's a different time, and it's like the winning atmosphere. I don't know. It's just very deflating. It's a very deflating feeling where it's like, it's you want this type of player, and then they end up signing to another team. It's just, I don't know. It just wasn't this way back then. It wasn't this way. And this is something that they have to look at. It's like if they need to change their culture, like their winning atmosphere. Yeah, sure, they tied the division with the Blue Jays, but they should have won it. The last week and a half or so playing last place teams, that's great. That sort of like helped them, that helped their cause, in terms of tying the division. But if it was the other way around, I don't, if they were facing first place teams, I don't know if they would tie the division. I don't think so. So I think they just need to not only change their ways, their strategy of like from head to toe, but they need to change their winning culture for the clubhouse, because I don't know what they're doing. If there's players, and there's certain players that are going to the Mets instead of us, by all means, like, go to the Mets. That's fine. And even like players that are like Weaver and Williams, like, I personally didn't want them back. I didn't want them back. But if people prefer other teams first than the Yankees, there's a problem there. There is a big problem.
Oh yeah, definitely. And we have here Aaron Judge doesn't seem very outspoken. If anyone remembers when these guys were going through that 2 months soon, it wasn't Judge who was saying something. It was Stanton.
Yep.
I agree with that all the way.
Yep.
That's
Agree
true.
with
Very
that.
true.
Yeah.
Excellent point. If Cody Bellinger wanted to be a Yankee, he would have signed already. No, that's not up to him, Charles. You know who his agent is.
If the Yankees wanted Cody Bellinger, they would have signed him.
Yeah.
I mean, end of the day, they have the money to do it. If they wanted Cody Bellinger, Tucker, or Amai, they would have signed him. It would have happened. But I don't think they want these guys. It's too expensive.
Hey guys, a little talk. I mean, a lot of it's the Yankees, but it is a roundup show. What did you guys get out of football this weekend? And a little bit of basketball, and just touch base on a few things. And if somebody wants to give the scores of the NFL, that would be great. Anybody want to do that?
Yeah, I can give you guys some NFL, NHL, NBA updates.
Yeah, let's have a little break on that, and then let's hear some scores.
All right. So starting today in football, we had again the depressing Giants lose to the Vikings 16-13. Johnny knows what I'm talking about. The Jets, who are just a little bit better but not too much better, lost 29-6 to the Saints. The Bills beat the Browns 23-20. The The Titans defeated the Chiefs, obviously without Patrick Mahomes or Gardner Minshew, 26-9. Chargers defeated the Cowboys 34-17. Panthers defeated the Bucks 23-20. The Cincinnati Bengals beat the Dolphins 45-21. Jaguars beat the Broncos 34-20. Falcons defeated the Cardinals 26-19. The Texans held on to beat the Raiders 23-21. And the Pittsburgh Steelers, in a good game against the Lions, they beat them 29-24. And then yesterday you had two games. You had the Eagles defeat the Commanders 29-18. And then the Bears, in a shocking, incredible game yesterday in overtime, defeated the Packers 22-16. And currently, right now, you have the Patriots and the Ravens. It's currently 7-0 Ravens. If the Patriots win, they clinch a playoff spot. If not, then they have to wait until next week. All right. And then we have NHL. You guys an update. So our finals, we had the Red Wings defeat the Capitals 3-2 in overtime. The Colorado Avalanche defeated the Minnesota Wild 5-1. We have the Sabres right now who are leading the Devils 2-1 in the third period. The Senators are defeating the Bruins 6-2. The Penguins are beating the Canadiens right now 3-2. The Predators lead the Rangers 1-0 at the end of 2. And the Dallas Stars are defeating the Maple Leafs 1-0. Utah Mammoth are defeating the Jets 3-1. And the Oilers are beating the Golden Knights 2-0. And then finally, we have our NBA update. So some finals already. We had the New York Knicks, winners of the NBA Cup, defeat the Miami Heat 132-125. We had the Chicago Bulls defeat the Atlanta Hawks 152-150, high-scoring game there in Atlanta. The Brooklyn Nets defeated the Raptors 96-81. Currently, the Timberwolves are leading the Bucks 89-85. And the Spurs are defeating the Wizards 100-89. Both games are in the fourth quarter. And then at 10 o'clock, it's the Rockets and the Kings. So there's a little update there. And you guys want to speak on the Knicks or anything like that?
I can't take it seriously. There's a team in the NHL called the Predators. I just love that.
Yeah.
Every time I hear the Predators, I giggle a little bit.
Yeah.
Not a big hockey guy, so it always catches me a little off guard when I hear about the Predators beating someone. But
I like that.
Yeah.
By the way, SNY just put out something just a little while ago in a transaction with the Yankees. It's official. They did pick up an infielder by the name of Zach Short, who is with the Astros. I've seen him play a little bit. He's also spent time with the Tigers, the Mets, the Red Sox, the Braves, and the Astros in the past 5 seasons. So I guess because they lost Andrew Velasquez or knew they were going to lose him, so they picked him up for, just in case. And also they have, it's just amazing. I mean, all the American League East teams have done something, but nothing significant from the Yankees. It's very strange, guys. Very, very, very strange. And if Aaron Boone, really believes that they are going to win, they are ready to win with the team that they have right now. Well, I feel sorry for them. I really feel sorry for them I'm not going to say it we're not going to say it with 90 something days to go. On a bigger note, guys, the developing story in basketball is we really have to keep our eyes on the New York Knicks. I mean, I think this is finally for real. And if the owner just stays away and let the GM do what he needs to do, it might be a very, very special season here, guys. For the first time since 1970 or 95, whatever, 94. But owner cannot get involved. You just go to him. Well, listen, we're going to add this. We're going to do this. Fine. Stay out of it. If you stay out of it, I know the way he works. I don't like it. I never liked it. And that's one of the reasons what I don't miss about working at Madison Square Garden. That guy's got to go. You want to talk about a guy's got to go, that guy's got to go. And that's the way I feel about that. That's the only danger of the Knicks going down the tubes.
Well,
Nick,
I
you're
think
off.
Leon Rose is doing a good job.
Oh, there you go.
You guys hear? Okay. Just a quick thought. I think Leon Rose is doing a good job with the Knicks ever since he started to take more control, of course.
Yeah.
And now they can sign more high caliber players. Their draft picks have been a little bit better now since they're actually developing them instead of just wasting them. But I think Rose has done a good job, and Dolan has let him take more control. I feel like you guys can speak better on that, of course.
Absolutely. No, absolutely. And I just think the one thing that the Knicks need to do is let this team rock and roll right now. Do not trade anybody. I think it's great right now. They're like, I don't even want Giannis. Like, I don't want him. Just run the team.
You don't want Giannis.
Yeah, just let this. Yeah. They have a great chemistry right now, and you see it. Let them keep rocking and rolling. And they also have a huge, good roster in Westchester too. They got Dink Pate. He had like 33 points the other day too. Like, I think 11 rebounds or 15 assists. I might have gotten these stats wrong, but it was in that general ballpark. They have a deep G League, and this is great. It's like they don't need to trade anybody. They have a great bench. They have a great starting lineup, and they also have a great G League. And if let's just say if anyone, God forbid, if they got injured, they could bring someone up from the G League. So they have that. So no trades. Let this team like mesh. And I feel like they're going to take it to different levels like you've never seen it before. I think this is a championship caliber team right now. So let them cook, man. Let them cook. Yeah. No pun intended.
And I don't want Giannis. Like the big thing with Giannis, the deal breaker for me was the calf strain. In basketball, that's like a death sentence, the calf strain, because it almost always leads to some form of an Achilles injury. You always hear, oh, so-and-so coming back tonight after the calf strain. You saw it in the playoffs twice last year. Oh, Jason Tatum back on the court dealing with a little bit of a calf strain. Boom, pops his Achilles. Tyrese Halliburton, a little bit of a calf issue. He's good to go, though. Nope, game 7, boom, there goes his Achilles. That's the last thing I want. The Knicks to give up a big package. They give up Deuce. They give up all these guys for Giannis, and then there goes the Achilles. And the thing is, you don't need Giannis. But if you're a believer in the NBA Cup, I'm not, but I think it shows a little bit that the Knicks are a legit team, and it shows that they're legit contenders. Like, they're winning games without Giannis. If you just develop this core, if you keep them on the court together, I love Brown. He's using the bench. Yeah. This is not. I like Tibbs, but he did not play the bench. So there's that. Brown's playing the bench. He's getting all these guys involved. So I think the chemistry is there, like Nick said. I think there's no need for Giannis, even though he's a great player, one of the greatest we've seen. But the Knicks are rocking and rolling right now. There's a culture in New York. This is definitely the hottest team in the Empire State. So just rock with this. And like Joe said, we really could have a magical year.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no question in my mind. They could definitely have a magical year. How about a little bit of hockey here, guys? We have been kind of told through the grapevines that we don't spend a lot of time on hockey. So Evan, you're really our strong point here with hockey. You want to talk to us a little bit about Rangerland, Devils? What team are you looking for to have a tremendous year, and who do you see possibly going to the finals?
Yeah. Right now, I just wanted to mention that the Colorado Avalanche have not lost a game at home. I think there's something like 17-0-2, 2 overtime losses, that is, at home. So that is pretty incredible what they're doing there in Colorado. And I think I definitely see them as of right now going to the Stanley Cup Finals. But with the Rangers, right now you kind of see they're a little bit stale offensively. I think they're doing a better job of creating more opportunities. It's just about like finishing opportunities and actually scoring goals necessary. They had a good comeback win yesterday against the Flyers. Obviously, the Flyers have some weak goaltending, but the Rangers, they're doing a pretty good job of just staying in the standings right now, being competitive. They need to, provide more offense, I feel like, but defensively, they're getting it done. Shesterkin, obviously a good goalie, high paid, doing his job. And, they just have to keep finding ways of generating offense. I feel like they have the players to do it. JT Miller, obviously, is advantage at with the power play. And I think Gabriel Perreault, too. He scored a power play goal the other night. So that's where they need to find their stride, is the power play, creating more offense. With the Devils, they just got Jack Hughes back tonight. And, hopefully they can just find their way back up in the standings. They were not doing well offensively, and as a team when Jack Hughes was out there, the amount of goals that they allowed were definitely higher than when Jack Hughes was there in the beginning of the season when they had an 8-game winning streak. And their goaltending has been a little bit shaky as of late, but they've started to find their stride, obviously with Jake Allen and Jacob Markstrom as well. So hopefully they can climb up the standings a little bit. Obviously with Jack Hughes back, Timo Meier, Arseny Gritsuk, these guys have a big role on the team, and with them healthy, they should definitely be able to get back up there, at least in a wild card spot. But as of right now, I definitely see the Avalanche going to the Stanley Cup. That is if they can get through Dallas and get through the Golden Knights as well in the playoffs. But as far as the Atlantic and Metropolitan divisions go, it's kind of hard to say right now. I could still see definitely the Panthers making it. I could see the Detroit Red Wings. I could see the Carolina Hurricanes. Definitely one of those three teams I could see. But it's going to be a great ride at the finish line here in hockey. They have their winter break coming up soon, so it's a good time for teams to take a little bit of time off and reset. But it should be fun and interesting, and hopefully nobody gets hurt during the Winter Olympics. That's coming up soon in February, so excited to see what goes on there.
Great take. Really, we have been told that we do need to speak a little bit more hockey, so that's what we're going to do, guys. We're going to concentrate. That's what we have a Sunday show for, to talk about everything in the world of sports, everyone. Yeah. So it just so happens that the show's name is NYYANKEEMANIA or NYYANKEEMANIA, period, entertainment. So, but that doesn't mean that we can't talk hockey, football, or anything like that. So we're gonna definitely but we will do a better job to bring you some hockey news and hockey stuff, and maybe even bring a nice hockey announcer or player or former player on the show, and we can get rocking and rolling. See, that's what we need from you guys. Let us know, what you're looking for. We really appreciate it. The more you guys talk to us at joeyankees28@gmail.com, joeyankees28@gmail.com. That's how we'll know. That's how we get on our high horse, and we'll do it for you. But we can't read minds, and I appreciate. It's not criticism. It's a constructive talk that we need to do, and I appreciate that. I really, really do. And I also want to make mention, please, whoever is a member, a subscription member to the channel, and if you did not listen to that stream with Chef Nick and myself last night, we're asking you as a favor to go listen to it, because there's a little homework there for you guys. We need your input. And I can't say much more because you guys need to go listen to it and follow through with it. And then next week at this time, we'll be able to bring it out to everyone else. So we're giving them a chance you guys a chance first, and then we will bring it out. And Nick, like I said, awesome job yesterday. Even though there was no video, the audio was great, and we did it. We did it very, very nicely. We got to be pros about it. You get one thing wrong, but you get right back up, and that's what we did, and it was cool.
Absolutely.
And I know you enjoyed it. Before we go on with anything else, Nick, you want to? We had gotten good news about a show Tuesday night
Yes.
At 8 o'clock that you may want to talk about. And then we'll talk about our 7 o'clock show right after you do that.
Before I do that, I want to bring up. I know you were mentioning sports and stuff like a couple of people that I've that have what's it called mentioned also too. They may want to see some boxing. So that's something that if you that I can contribute as well because I'm a big boxing guy. Well, just a boxing fan. In terms of I don't know if you guys saw the Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua fight. He got humbled, baby. That's right. So Anthony Joshua defeated Jake Paul in the 6th round via TKO. So that was also a little weird how it just went 6 rounds. But anyway, also if you guys are familiar with, I'm not a big fan of him, but Andrew Tate is that his name? Andrew Tate? I forgot his name. He lost to Chase something. Oh man, this was like sort of like an influencer boxing match. But I think Andrew Tate lost, which was very embarrassing considering his background in kickboxing. But, I forgot the other guy's name. It was Chase something. If you guys, Damon, Andrew Tate. That's, Damon, do you know what Chase, I forgot his last name, if you guys know that. But, Jake got his jaw broken. So it's a little humble pie for Jake. So now he's 0-2 against real boxers. There you go. That's his record right now. But yes, Chase Damore. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Chase Damore, who really isn't the ideal boxer. He typically, people say he throws schoolgirl punches. But for Andrew Tate to lose to him, that was a little embarrassing. If you guys want to check that on YouTube, it's free. You didn't have to pay for it. So, just with boxing too, if you guys want to hear more about that, we can cover that too, just with sports in general. So I just want to add that to the list.
Right. And before you go into our added really cool program, 7 o'clock on Tuesday night, thanks to Nitin Sports Rush and his team, we're going to have Jose Motor on, and that stream is already done. And we're not going to have a morning show on Tuesday, guys. We're going to go all the way 7 o'clock at night, 7 p.m., and we're going to have NYMania and have an interview with Jose Motor, who is an analyst for the Dodgers and for MLB Network. So it'll be interesting to get some Dodger take and all of that. So get your questions ready. And that's courtesy of Nitin Sports Rush. And we appreciate that with his team. And while we remember, and they really haven't come up yet, Merry Christmas and a very, very Happy New Year to Nitin's team. We want to make sure that they know they're loved and well respected right here on NYYANKEEMANIA. Nick, take us in now to the 8 o'clock show.
So this is going to be part 2 of the holiday mix, the Christmas mix with me, Maria, and Joe. We're pretty much going to touch upon food gifts. We're going to touch upon I'm going to be touching upon also foods to reduce your high blood pressure, to sort of reduce anxiety, depression, even foods that will pretty much cure your hangover. So there's a lot to go with that. And I'm going to also include the gout as well. So there is a lot of foods that I cooked, recipes to go along with that. I wish I knew earlier to give George a recipe for him to feel better from the flu. But it's a little too late, right? But you're feeling better.
Well, they were telling him on our chat.
Yeah, that's true.
Proteins and teas and short tea, all of that stuff.
That was me telling him.
Exactly.
But yeah, no. Also, food gift ideas. Budget friendly food as well to go around that. So there's a lot to touch upon that. So we'll me, Maria, and Joe will be on live 8 o'clock, and we will be discussing that. So
yeah, and the other thing too with that, guys, is I did get some emails. They love you guys love the show. You love the shorts and everything. But you wanted to hear more on the ingredients. You wanted to hear about the table. What I'm telling everybody is you're going to have that on this show coming up. The Thursday show with Maria and Chef Nick was basically to introduce them, what they're going to be doing, and all of that good stuff. So we went, we weren't really off the topic. We had said that it was more of an introduction. and now the meat and potatoes of cooking and all that. Plus, I'm sure she's gonna bless us with at least 2 songs to lead us into Christmas. So that's gonna be a happening. That's gonna be great, and she's really looking forward to coming back and being with us. We're working on a new name change for the show right after as the holidays leave us, and we're going to have a lot of fun guests here, and a lot of them you're definitely going to recognize. So it's going to be a happening here on NYMania. And then, of course, when the Yankees start, we also do NYYANKEEMANIA, because that's one, and entertainment is one. Is the Yankees are 1A and entertainment is 1. So, and we have other shows, as you know. We have the basketball show on Friday nights at 7. We also have the members only streams. We have of course, we have play-by-play of some football games. We're going to be doing the Super Bowl. And of course, we have the wrap-up show every Sunday night at 8 p.m. when basically the whole crew comes up and talks a little bit about whatever you want to talk about. If it's baseball, basketball, hockey, you name it. But we can't do it without you guys. You always support just about every stream, everyone. We really appreciate it. Press the like button. Also, of course, subscribe. And like I always say, that 29% is still 29%. The one difference is there's more of the 29%. So more people are joining. It's already a lot. Great. But it's still piling up that you're not coming over. At least press the like button. You know how important that is to us. We really, really, really need to do that. It's real simple, guys. Real simple. And we really appreciate you doing that. All right. Sorry about that, guys. What else would you guys have in mind? What would you like to talk about?
Yeah, Joe. Just one thing I'd like to say too. One of my first ever interviews was actually with Jose Mota. I was a young social media influencer. We actually just crossed paths on Instagram. He gave me some time. I was like 12 at the time. So really nice to hear that name again, about 4 years into the future now. But he was one of the first people that gave me time, a great interview we had. That was great with Jose Mota.
Oh, awesome. And I understand you have a big interview tomorrow, thanks to Nathan Rush team, right?
Yeah, I don't think we're actually going to do that tomorrow, unfortunately.
Oh, really?
No.
Okay.
But
all right. Well,
one thing I do want to add too, Joe, that I was thinking we could cover, because it popped into my mind when Evan mentioned the Olympics for hockey. We have a really big sporting event coming back, the annual WBC for baseball.
Mm-hmm.
And Team USA is going to be rocking and rolling. I'm really, really excited for this. And I mean, this is one of my biggest expertise. Like, I'm always looking forward to this. I remember being a young kid watching Andrew Jones rob that homer, Marcus Stroman when he was actually good, winning the MVP, taking the trophy for Team USA. And really, I'm so excited because this year, the WBC is the epitome of what it should be. This isn't the last time when our ace was Lance Lynn and Adam Wainwright was still pitching and Merrill Kelly was in the rotation. No, because finally it's the best players from each country participating, because your rotation is going from Lance Lynn and Adam Wainwright and Merrill Kelly to Paul Skeens, Tarek Skubal, Logan Webb, Joe Ryan, which is why I am unbelievably excited to watch this team compete. And I'm just so eager. I mean, with all the negativity with the Yankees, this is just some fun baseball to watch. Go see your captain, lead Team USA. You got him. You got the big dumper. You got Bobby Witt Jr. all on the same team. Pete Armstrong, Corbin Carroll, Gunnar Henderson. The list goes on. Kyle Schwarber is on this team too. And just the last time we played, we were runner up to Japan. But now we have such a different team. I am so unbelievably excited to watch this team play, and I would be so down, Joe, to be covering that here on NYYANKEEMANIA.
Well, if you guys want to put something together as far as calling the games, you, Evan, whatever, would be awesome. The only thing is be prepared to do it 5:00 in the morning Eastern time. some of the games. I don't know if you guys will be ready. I'm up.
I'm
Nick
up too.
is
Yeah.
up.
I'm up.
I
yeah.
think Johnny Salami's up. Nathan's up, but I don't know about anybody else. But if
I'll
you
definitely try to do it. I'll definitely try my best to. It doesn't have to be at 5 a.m. if it's whatever.
No,
I mean,
I'm just
as long as
giving
it doesn't cut into my school schedule.
I'm cutting into an example, but if you guys want to do something like that, we'll definitely, it's what the fans want, what you guys want. That's what it's all about here on Mania. That's what it's all about. So the more the merrier. And hey, if you guys can handle it, more power to you.
Also, just want to mention, when does that start?
February.
February. Awesome. We did touch upon this too, but we didn't mention it with sports too. With soccer, also a couple. There was a few that also in the chat that
The biggest sporting event.
Yeah, I mean, with the and the World Cup is going to be in LA, right? But they're going to be I think playing in Canada and Mexico as well.
MetLife too.
MetLife. Oh wow. Okay.
They're going to be up in East Rutherford, New Jersey, playing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Believe it or not.
That's near us, huh?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
Michael
can't believe it either.
Yeah.
Some
Michael says
of the finest soccer athletes are going to be
That's
on the
crazy.
Turnpike in New Jersey.
On the Turnpike. There you go. That's a good way to
Michael
put it.
says the WBC might be the highlight of my 2026 baseball season. I don't think it's
Me
that
too.
bad yet. I fail to believe that we're not going to get better. I just don't understand it. So, but guys, we touched on a lot, for this segment, and also we are getting close to Christmas, which is fantastic. And in case we don't see you guys, we might on the streams Monday, Tuesday, possibly Wednesday. But if not, I want to wish each and every one of you a very, very Merry Christmas. And I hope you have a great time with your families. Of course, the Jewish holidays are upon us too. So, Evan, keep enjoying, and you get the best of both worlds. But I know I'll be seeing some of you or most of you during the week before we go there. And then next week we do this all again for Happy New Year. And then we all go back to normal. And I don't know if people are going to have money, but we all going to go back to we're all going to go back to normal with everything. So some final thoughts here in the end, guys. Let's start with Johnny. Start us off.
Yeah, I know we went through a lot of things today, mainly Yankees, because we're all Yankee fans. It's kind of what brought us all here. I know it hasn't been the best news. It's been negative, and you're not wrong to feel that way, because that's how I feel right now too, as the days go along and nothing's happened. But at the same time, I will have a little bit of positivity. Is that the fact that the players that we want, the ones that we want to sign, still haven't been signed yet. So that's what I'm kind of sticking to. And I'm still going to stick to it and say, let's reassess January 1st. After January 1st, if we still haven't signed anybody and nothing happened, well, I'll be on here a lot different screaming and yelling because it's something needs to happen. Because by February, you should have these players by now. That's when pitchers and catchers report. And signing them sooner means, that we can start making the right moves and stuff, the right adjustments and stuff when spring training does arrive. So I just want to say happy holidays, everybody. I know Christmas is coming up this week. Hope everybody have a Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. I actually may not be on the next Sunday stream. I'm actually going to be on a flight to California, so I may not be able to join, but it'll be cool if I can join, and then Joe can make a prediction that I'm going to come on like you did last time, and I could join on the plane. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
So, but I'll try to make that happen if I can. But I'm going to be flying, so
Awesome.
I may not be on next one, but I will be on the following one after that. But I just want to say, guys, have a Merry Christmas. Love you all. Like and subscribe. I think we're currently at 666 subscribers. Let's
the devil. We got to get. We need more subscribers, guys. You don't want to stay there.
Yeah, let's get it up.
We need
Come on,
more.
let's get out of that number. Come on, just leave just one more for right now.
We need another subscriber
Yes,
tonight,
come on,
guys. We
please,
need
please.
another one. Let's get out of 666,
Yes,
please.
yes, please. Come on, guys.
I think
But
we
yeah,
got to
please
pray
like
to
and
St.
subscribe.
Anthony that we get another subscriber tonight.
Exactly.
If you haven't
yeah.
subscribed, everyone, at least do this one favor for us.
Come on.
Get us
come
to
on.
667, please.
Please.
We'd really appreciate it. And thanks for bringing that up, John. Now I'm going to be thinking about it all night. Thank you very much.
Okay.
No, you're good. I want it to go up. So,
Enjoy.
but that's it, guys.
Enjoy. You have a wonderful one. If you can join, any of the stream Monday, Tuesday, possibly Wednesday morning, you let us know. Always, you guys always, each and every one of you always welcome. Let's go to George. You're up next.
Final thoughts? I mean, I think we covered almost all of the bases here tonight. I mean, the Yankees aren't giving us much to talk about, but we're still here. We're waiting patiently, ever so patiently, for some Yankee news. But I mean, if you're not happy about the Yankees, you can't be mad about the Knicks. I mean, they're playing like crazy right now. They're definitely the kings of New York right now. So definitely love that on NYYANKEEMANIA. We're covering everything here, not just baseball, which is always good to see. But in terms of the Yankees, I think only time will tell. I think the biggest dominoes to follow are, of course, Cody Bellinger and Kyle Tucker. Could we see some wild card trades? I think so, but who knows? I think as we get closer to opening day, because I know, knowing Boris, definitely we could see a very close to spring training signing with Bellinger. So only time will tell. I'm excited to cover it, though. And another great stream tonight, chat. You guys were amazing. And yeah, that's all I got. Let's go Yankees.
Awesome. Merry Christmas to you
Merry
and your
Christmas
family.
to all.
And Evan is up next.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I forgot that Chef Nick's
And Gerbs and everybody else.
Well,
Evan.
I hope everybody's having, great holiday week. Tonight's the last night of Hanukkah, and then we'll go into the obviously the Christian holidays. You guys, Merry Christmas to everybody in the stream, as well as to you guys, of course, and hope you guys are spending it wisely with families, friends, and everybody in between. So have a great holiday. Obviously, we'll see you this week. Have some exciting shows coming up, some interviews. Hopefully, we'll have our NBA show as well this Friday, and that'll be a lot of fun. But, the Yankees really got to get their heads out of their, what's and, start making a couple of moves. They have to be aggressive like we've been talking about. Go into the Japanese market, talk to these guys. Imai, that's one player who I do feel confident that will at least be in the running for. I think we still haven't talked with him yet, but need to get that happening soon because can't let him go to another team and, they're offer more and, before they even reach the Yankees, before you know it, they'll sign with them. So gotta at least meet with him. Gotta start doing some, productive things here. Can't just keep waiting until February and early March to sign these guys. It's crazy because the moves that we're making now are moves that we would make during spring training. And, that means that our roster is going to be filled with AAA minor league guys rather than full major league players, that we actually need. But hopefully we can re-sign Bellinger too. I know that he wants 7 years. Yankees are at 5 years. Money isn't really a problem right now with him and Boris, but that's one thing that hopefully they can clear up and get in line for. If not, I believe he could go to the Mets or the Blue Jays possibly. I think the Blue Jays could swoop in and make a high offer for either Tucker or Bellinger. But the Yankees really need to start being aggressive here and get some high-level caliber players because everybody in the AL East is improving. And right now, I see us as one of the bottom 2 teams. So hopefully they can make some moves. But thank you guys for being here tonight. Don't forget to subscribe, like all of our shows, and have a great night.
Thank you so much, Evan, for that. Really, really cool.
You guys rock.
Evan, hopefully you'll join us for the morning stream tomorrow morning.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay. Hey, George, I know you're off or whatever. If you up to it, you're more than welcome to come on if you feel like it before the Christmas holiday.
Yeah.
Let us know. Let us know, and we appreciate that. And last but not least, the one and the only Chef Nick. It's all yours.
Hello, everybody. No. So yeah, that took a little wild turn. Well, ladies and gentlemen, no. So I want to thank first, I want to say our subscribers are at 666 because that is not only the devil, because that is the number of the beast. Iron Maiden, baby. Come on now. Iron Maiden. Let's do this. So that's a great band that you guys need to hear. Iron Maiden. They're the awesome rock band. I saw them live. The number of the beast. Check them out. So I want to thank Jorge. I'm glad you're feeling better. Evan, you're always going to be a tall drink of water no matter what time and day it is. And Johnny Salami, you're always a tall drink of water every time you come on, especially off the plane in the airport. So or your hotel room, whatever you want to call it. But no, I just want to thank all you guys. You guys, we rock tonight. You guys rock and roll. You guys always rock and roll. Chat. You guys are the savages in the community. You guys are the savages of NYYANKEEMANIA. So thank you very much for being interactive tonight. All your points were awesome. And yeah, look, it's just like whether you want to with the Yankees. I don't want to sound repetitive. I never do. We always want to keep it, fresh, but it's hard to because we are true Yankee fans. So you can be angry, you can be sad, you can be frustrated, negative, positive, whatever you want to feel. Just do it, whatever. So I think the Yankees need a GoFundMe page. They also need a blood drive because they're very anemic right now, and it shows. So whatever they have up their sleeve, I hope it's something, an IV towards their vein to get them going, to be more aggressive in a sense. But look, it's just like, how are you going to take it? Are you going to take it day by day? Are you going to take it week by week? Eventually, time flies. And when time flies, yes, time flies. And also spring training is going to be here before you know it. And it's going to be too late. So if we are going to be under the $300 million payroll, fine. Okay, great. If that's your plan, just say it. Just say it. Don't just beat around the bush and be like, no, we're connected to this player, connected to that player. There's rumors that we're going to sign Jesus Christ. I don't know, whatever it is. I'm saying just be transparent with your fans because we have the right to know. So I think that the fact that is if we're going to do trades to supplement like not signing anybody, we might want to do that right now, because if we have an opportunity to trade somebody and it's the right package and we're like, oh no, they want like an additional player or I don't know what it is. It has to happen right now. Nope. Of course, don't be rushed. Don't do like a rush move. If let's just say other teams around us in the East are making themselves better, which they are, and good for them because they're going to they're hungry. They're hungry. We're starving. So that's the difference. I think right now the Yankees, I don't know what they're going to do between now and Christmas in regards to any moves. But if they're going to have a New Year's resolution, is at least make your team better in every way and not minor league roster invites to spring training, because that's not going to help. So I don't know what their plan is. I honestly, right now, I don't care. Just do your thing. And just make the club in every way better. Make them a World Series contender, not a 4th and 5th or even last place team, because we don't want that. We're tired. Yes, we're New Yorkers. We're impatient. We're tired. We're exhausted. We want now. We don't want to rebuild. We want to win right now. So realistically, You could throw in hypothetically. You can throw whatever scenario you want. You can hear Jack Curry. You can hear Bob Lorenz, or you can hear like just the hot stove. You can hear rumors. Unless it happens on paper and it's set in stone, then that's when I'm going to believe it. I don't want to hear anything in regards to we're connected to Brendan Donovan or we're connected to Fernando Tatis. Unless it happens and I see it, that it's set, then that's when I'm going to believe it. So I think this is where it's like, enough's enough. But Merry Christmas, everybody. I'm ending on a positive note. Happy holidays, happy Kwanzaa, happy Hanukkah, happy Boxer's Day, whatever you want to call it.
Kwanzaa. It's Boxing Day, actually, Nick.
Today, when's that?
Boxing, not Boxer's Day, Boxing Day.
It's Boxing Day. Did I say Boxer's Day?
Yes, you said Boxer's Day.
Oh, what I meant, George, was...
Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, just whatever underwear we want to wear. That's what I meant. Anyway, so just funny. Thank you, George. So just guys, have a good night. If you're not in the stream this week, especially Tuesday, then I definitely want to wish you and your family happy holidays and everything in between, and healthy and be well. And I'm here for you guys. So let's go. Let's rock.
Awesome. Well, everybody, we did cover everything, and we will be back tomorrow morning for our coffee, bagels, omelets, and Yankee talk and everything else right here on Mania, YankeeMania at 9:00 in the morning. So a couple more days of school, and you're all done, kids, and work. I hope you guys start the week. Maybe you're gone, you're off, you're going to be traveling, whatever you're doing. Stay safe. We love each and every one of you. Please come in Tuesday for definitely for a Jose Motors interview, and then of course our holiday fun extravaganza and some singing, and definitely some really, really good notes on what you should eat, what you should not eat if you have certain ailments, and surprise the family with different things, something new on the table for Christmas and New Year's. With that note, everyone, God bless you all. God bless America. Let's go Yankees. Let's all have a wonderful holiday and have fun, and then come back and tell us what you guys did for the holidays. What did Santa give you? What is going on? And before we go off, we do have we have a super chat here from John O'Neill.
Hey, John.
John.
Thank you, sir. Let's go
Thank you again.
Yankees. Let's go Yankees. Let's go Yankees. Let's go Yankees. Let's go Yankees. Come on, guys. Let's go Yankees. Let's go Yankees. Come on, Nick. Come on, Come on, Let's go Yankees. Let's go Yankees. Let's go Yankees. Let's go Yankees. Da 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 da. We said we were going to dance at the end of the show, so let's do it. Evan, get up, baby. Get up.
Uh-oh.
Yo, I thought we had Nathan say that he was going to dance tonight.
That's
He
true.
didn't
Yeah.
come up.
Yeah.
Listen, no,
Where are you? Where are
I
you?
don't know.
Is he working?
I think actually he had some important phone calls going on.
Okay.
And he, things,
All right.
He's always
Well,
working.
I will do it. I will do it for you guys. Here we go. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's
Here
do
we
it.
go.
Let's go.
Oh,
Yankees.
here
Let's
he
go.
is.
Let's go. Yankees. Let's go.
Hulk Hogan.
Do the robot. Do the robot.
George.
Do the robot.
The super chat got us going, John.
Oh, Lord.
Let's say, Nick, come on. You a little rock and roll. Come on, let's go.
Whoppa.
I can't battle Evan. I'm battling arthritis right now, my elbows and knees. So yes, but Evan wins. Thank you. That was great.
We do have a note from the world famous Nitin. He said he's very, very, very sorry he couldn't come on the stream.
That's okay.
Extremely busy working on a few things for a lot of shows and things that he's working on. He said he wishes everybody a Merry Christmas. We rocked the show, but you missed though, Nitin. You're totally nixed, and we wanted to see you dance. So you're gonna have to do that now on tomorrow morning or Tuesday stream. You're gonna have to dance because you owe us a dance. So you mentioned it. Now you got to follow through. But we did miss Nitin, and we wish his family the very, very best holiday. But we'll be we'll be together tomorrow morning and Tuesday, whatever. So we have time. But guys, you're the best. These are the best team win traded for the world. You guys rock, and rock. And thank you, John, for the super chat.
Yeah.
That's very, very generous. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas, John, to you and your family, everybody. But you got to come back Tuesday night, no matter what, for the stream of course, the singing and talking about all kinds of menus and talking about, hey, you want to get healthy? If you have the gout, if you have high blood pressure, these are the people that are going to talk to you about it. And we're going to have a lot more, and we're going to have a lot of fun doing it. Can't tell you enough of the guests that are going to be on this show. And Maria, if you're listening, along with Sal, we love you, and we can't wait for more. She rocked the house last night, everyone. I think over 150 people at a restaurant. I don't know if it was in New Jersey. I think it was in New Jersey. She rocked it. And you can go on Maria Venuto's page on Facebook. Check it out. She was awesome. Absolutely awesome, as she always is. Thank you, everyone. Let's go, Yankees. Stay healthy, and let us know how you're doing for the Christmas and Hanukkah holidays and everyone. Good night, everyone. Thank you. Thank you, guys.